Alright. I think I figured out the audio from last time. Let's get started. I start my new job next week, so... yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be working more, which is good, but also... I don't think I'll be as exhausted as I have been, even. It's gonna be more of a desk job. So, it might help. And... turn on the game here. Okay. So, we got the guy out of the tree last time. Kim had to go somewhere, so we're alone for the first time. And we have lots to do. Should be fun. I might go talk to the girl upstairs. I'm just gonna adjust my mic a bit there. And it looks like I can level up. We have some things here. I think I have unlocked something there. Okay. I guess I don't need the volumetric shit compressor anymore, because I kind of got lucky on a few things. So we have some kind of superstar. First, let's make it absolutely clear, no one is saying you're an actual superstar, and the groupies in cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillermo Lemillion or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Okay, cop of the apocalypse. He woke up in a hotel room, started rambling about the end of the world. It's not your normal everyday doom crying. The gloaming, the calling. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality of what you just found in yourself in it. Temporary research bonus, that's what it is. This is, well, okay, no, that's just what it says there. Rambling madman, research time, 6 hours. Perception, can't even look at the shit. Actual art degree. My goodness, I don't know what any of this shit does. The Jamrock Shuffle. Precarious world. All red checks are a fail if I do this. What were the negatives on all of this stuff? Learning cap for rhetoric raised to 5. So these were pluses. And then visual calculus, but less on authority. More money. All of these were pretty positive. We'll see what comes of that later. Gary the crypto-fascist. I think I was supposed to talk to him about something and figure something out. Run the number on the victim's armor. Call Alice back in a day. Okay. Okay, I can wipe off the death. And then I didn't take the armor, unfortunately, so I'll ask Kuno. And I'm gonna go back to her, help Suno with her project, get ice cream maker open, write the ice cream maker. Still trying to do that. Steban's meeting at 2200 on Thursday. I'm just bored by Joyce, to be honest. Her whole thing, I'm just not really super into. Okay. I'm gonna wash the death off. I'm excited to be playing this again. We did a lot last time. I'm so happy. Oh, wrong room. What's going on over here? Oh. Okay.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Looks like I haven't taken a bath in about 4 days. I haven't done that yet. I want to live forever with a corpse smell. Okay, we're gonna run a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Couldn't take the beer cans out?
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Oh. I'll take the beer cans
Now
out.
you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
I could imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
I'll linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Okay,
The
I'll get out.
waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Success. And I just got this. Shit. Oh, I see. Okay. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about Itinier's Spingle, smallest church in San Senes. Must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. And this is the bullet mushroomed out on impact. So
The
we'll look at
bullet
this.
is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little thing has no idea.
Oh, I could eat it. I could find the gun that shot it. I could sell it for profit. It's my friend. I'm gonna start talking to it. It will keep me company.
But bullets don't talk.
Yeah, what are you? Crazy? Bullets can't talk. They don't have emotions. A bullet can't keep you company.
My goodness. Eat it.
But the bullet is not edible, sadly.
Sell it for profit.
Who would want this used bullet?
And find the gun that shot it.
That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy.
Fill the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
I'll look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What's interesting about the bullet thus far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeter in diameter.
A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it.
All right. And yeah, last time I got the bullet out of his head through his mouth. It's up in the roof of his mouth. I dug my hand in. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to try this. Hand-eye coordination. All right. Let's see what I have on so far and make sure I don't have anything negative. Hand-eye coordination. I don't know if I have anything like that. I don't. Well, I could try it.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag. There. You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
All right. HE coordination. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, we're gonna ask about Sunday night.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to...
Looks like I can't take more. All right. going on over here? A handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Discard chance. Okay. Well, I think
The
that's going to be
wind
my only
brushes them
chance.
off the
Okay.
roof. They're gone.
Ugh.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
Sorry if you could hear that. Just moving my mic again. Yeah, it's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. Were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Oh, wow. When you say wounded, do you mean like in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes, it was very cool.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Maybe I'll say nothing.
She feeds herself another cigarette.
I have more questions about the deceased, but I need my partner here before I... Okay, never mind. Let's, I don't think I've been in here.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Get some physical instrument stuff in here if there is. Well, honestly, I could... This is probably fast. I mean, this is probably stronger, but... This might work too. Maybe, you know, clothes don't matter so much. If I have those. Physical instrument. Alright.
The same small, heavy
Okay.
door.
Heroic.
No lock in sight.
Did it work? It didn't work.
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
All right, let's trash the place.
Your
Might
foot
as well.
is ready to explode and punish this object.
I'm just gonna swallow the rage.
The sturdy wood door
'Cause I
has
think that's
lost
gonna
all respect
Only
for
hurt
you.
me. That sucks. Okay. Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy.
Well, I need to put things in physical instrument anyway. If we remember all of the times I tried to deadlift. Surprised. Okay, I'm gonna accept.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Try it again. Alright.
This time, something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably satisfying sound,
Nice.
filling you with a
Good.
relief in your own body.
I think the bracket's broke inside. I've always wanted to know what's in there.
Oh, I wonder if this is the way to get into the back door in the kitchen.
She
Maybe?
sounds genuinely curious.
Let's see. Oh, wow. It's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh, okay.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
What were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Crouch, study the footprints.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
This print doesn't look like the odd sole.
The footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
The footprints do not speak. They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes. The footprints
Okay.
are still there. They have told their story.
Someone's been back here recently.
The dust has not settled again where these footprints have been made. The
This is-
displacement in this dusty hell tells a story.
This is the whirling secret passages. What does this mean?
Neither the footprints nor the dust speak their secrets, but you know it means that someone has been back here.
Yeah, okay. Is that a cradle? Oh. Oh, pinball machine. It's been taken apart and gutted. Wow. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Wow, this is cool. Ooh, that. I can still level up there too. +1 hand-eye coordination. Well, that would have been good to have. I'm just gonna put this on. It's a pinball machines. This pinball is white Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. A note, NB, a spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. $5.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Let's take a closer look.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Nice. I lean in closer to read the text. I love pinball.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing
That's
a
kinda
hill,
crazy.
a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed, think of them as balls.
Okay.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in
I
play
wasn't sure if I was going to
with
get to play.
relative ease.
I was ready.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog.
Uh-oh.
Something's happening. There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
This is what I'm gonna do the whole time Kim is gone. He's gonna be
Lucky goats, the fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last
my
goat,
goodness.
going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something
can't be
special.
retried.
5 times you snatch him back from
Reactions.
the jaws of death.
I'll have to try again.
There goes nothing, Fingerboy.
Yeah, my reaction speed, I haven't really done anything with that. But I have this hat. And I know I should really remember these, but my memory isn't great. Yeah, I really don't know. I'll have to look that up. Maybe this will help.
The machine.
Oh,
The machine is dead and silent. It needs serious maintenance before anyone can play again.
no way. Hold on. That would start it all over again, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, wait. I don't think there's anything else in here.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple. The door doesn't challenge.
Okay, pull that
The
off.
steel doesn't even try.
Put your
Now
weight on it.
you're hanging from the handle. Okay, it was a challenge, and you failed.
Okay. So that's what's behind it.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
I'll look in.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Oof. I'm gonna assume that was a long time ago. I assumed it was 1988, but it's not. Okay, so look at the elevator controls. Could this have been for moving pinball machines up and down?
Looks like one would fit in there, yes. Although it's also surprisingly human in the golden light of that ancient bulb.
What were you used for, elevator?
The deep scratches on the floor suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transporting heavy machinery and one man.
I'll look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
All right, good. Well, let's do it. Oh, okay. I wonder if I tell her what I found.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
I guess I don't. This is a white check. I can retry it.
She looks back.
Okay.
Don't worry. We will protect you. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on
Oh, I didn't
long
know this
white
was gonna
bones
happen.
that line her limbs. just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing, just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible.
Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Alright. Well, tried that. Oops. Wait.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run my finger across the surface.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures.
Nope, that's not what I meant. Let's go down these stairs. See what we have going on. I'm gonna try the hand-eye coordination again. Since I did
The
put...
bullet is still safely
it's
sealed
locked.
away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Okay. Ask around. Yeah, I have not gotten those two signatures. I'm not really sure exactly how long these individual quests are supposed to take, so... yeah. I think I'm taking longer to finish the game than it's supposed to, because I saw something about like 20 or 30 hours, and I'm over that. Let's talk to these people again. I don't know why they're still here.
Yes. What is it?
But I've already said everything. Okay.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
No, you don't. You look like a young god.
Oh, okay. Looks don't matter. It's put on the inside. Never going to get this case solved. The last couple of days have been rough. I know it's intentional. How about you look like shit, asshole?
Wow. You seem stable and in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you. Now, what do you want?
Don't even try to win him
wow.
over. You won't.
Well, there's something strange about this guy. Figure it out. 72%?
There's something
Shit.
that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe.
Come on.
A uniform.
Yeah, I know. He's police too. A firefighter's uniform?
Exactamundo.
Okay, got it. Are you or have you ever been... I'm gonna ask you straight. Are you or have you ever been a firefighter?
Well, that depends. Define fire.
Stop it, Jean. No, he's never been a firefighter. No one here is a firefighter.
How about I got some questions for you? I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a sack of shit?
Exactly.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Huh. Okay, I'm doing this investigation and it turns out he was shot and hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well,
Hey, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Hi, Mila.
You know what? It must be because he's buff. He looks like he works out, like he's got the devil on his back.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
I wish that would have worked out. Okay,
Watch
then.
out for yourself, loser.
That
You too.
voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Wait, your voice. I recognize it.
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called in to report it missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
I have a bit of memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Well. Well.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels
Don't I have
silent.
something? I do. I
You can
think I
hear
have a
the
song.
pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Oh, should I wait for
Let
Cam?
me know when
He
I
would
should
want to see
turn
this,
on
I
the
think.
karaoke carousel.
Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Look around the room.
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours. Yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary
Oh,
with
wow.
a lot of
That
people.
lowered. Okay.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Oh, composure. Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Let me see if I have any more composure clothes. Because I don't want to fail this anymore. I know I have some shoes. Fuck, where am I? Okay. Composure. Composure. I got a lot of composure going on. I don't want to do that. Cool, okay.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, he keeps
Oh
shifting
my
uncomfortably, but you
God.
can't make head or tail of this sound. And honestly, it's rude to stare.
Holy shit.
So stop.
Maybe he knows something about tattoos.
Hi again,
Try
Jindar.
not to freak out. And then composure here is not as high. I mean, I might as well try.
It's the
And that's not gonna
sports.
work either.
He's a sports guy. All
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Unbelievable. Have I talked to this guy yet? Okay. Okay, that's not pointless.
It's you again. What is it?
I haven't talked to him since I got the body down, I don't think. I just found a bullet in the hangman's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Truly curious. If you hanged him, how did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna ask you again, why was this in the victim's head?
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Did you guys shoot him? I don't think they shot him. I don't even think that's worth saying. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm
I
drunk.
mean, I think it's obvious he did it himself, so...
Yeah,
be
Glenn
something.
likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
I meant before he was hanged.
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Don't worry, I will figure this out sooner or later.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
Okay, so that supposedly helped here. My rhetoric is still very low. Okay. Oh, that was very disappointing. A lot of failures there. Shelf of crime novels. What should I? And then I can go to the fisherman's shack, and I can maybe get the ice cream maker open. So I do have some money. It's showing up. Oh. Okay. Oh. It's a person.
I'm
Is it-
sorry, sir.
Oh,
I
it's her
can't
kid.
talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Oh.
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
That's cool. Wait, where did you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. That's cool.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see what this hat is about. Encyclopedia Booksmart.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
And that's physical instrument there. But then again, it says... I'm gonna look around a little bit.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Okay.
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by. Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of amidst the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people various paranatural books still litter the
Okay. And I've been over
Several
here.
The maps look old and faded.
Okay. Well, this says it's for me. So I should get one.
The display rack. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
I'll go with the first one.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Yeomdar standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His two Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
Hell yeah.
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Yeomdala Man, the man from Yeomdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair. These images speak to something burbling deep within you. Quick, find someone or something that needs to be gutted, beheaded, impaled on a spike.
I'll look at the back cover.
The back blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Yeomdal saga. Meet man from Yeomdal, his faithful blood brother, Tyribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Yeomdal. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Yeomdal and the Necromancer's Treasure. Man from Yeomdal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Yeomdal, the Curse of Nacht Hera.
I'll read the first couple of pages.
The story opens in media res. The man from Yeomdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering whites, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses. By nightfall, only the man from Yeomdal and his blood brother, noble Tyribald, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tyribald cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Wow, they're in trouble now.
9, Tyribald. The man from Yeomdal bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage, for the Northlands, for Yeomdal. He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang. He plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer. And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the two Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors.
Okay, I'll skip ahead.
A few chapters later, the man from Heimdall and Tyribald are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments. The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches the man from Heimdall to rid his kingdom of the Nachtherra, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers. The man from Heimdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Hold on, why is the man from Heimdall doing any of this?
What do you mean?
Why does he keep doing all this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heimdall. Because his noble Cutlan blood lusts for glory and conquest. It cannot be denied.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is there anything else to his character?
He is the man from Heimdall, forged in the fury of battle. Death was his sire, and blood his dam. He had but 14 winters when he left his frigid homelands in Cutla to seek glory and honor. That is his character.
Never mind, just get to the good part.
You skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's keep to the ancient forest of Yesdor, where our heroes infiltrate the Nachtherra's dire hall. In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nachtherra are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nachtherra forbidden magic.
Okay.
As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nachtherra's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. This is what you came for, isn't it? A climatic bloodletting where men are reduced to muscle and fury. Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heimdall and his valiant blood brother, Tyribald.
Yeah, well, who else would it be?
In an instant, the Nachtherra summon a horde of gibbering organoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming organoid viscera. Okay. When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heimdall and Tyribald remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nachtherra. The man from Heimdall's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
This is almost exactly the same as the first scene. Even the word gibbering is used twice.
In the first scene, the man from Heimdall fought a powerful necromancer and his army of the dead. Now he's confronting a pair of Nachtherra and their horde of organoid thralls. The two couldn't be further apart.
Okay, fine. What happens next?
An excellent question. One easily answered by purchasing the next thrilling chapter in the Heimdallaman saga, Heimdallaman at the Gates of Tomorrow. The last page of this one merely reads, "To be continued." Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdallaman books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel. The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
I'll put the book away. What did that do for me? Maybe if I would have liked it, it would have made me stronger? Oh my goodness. Alright, what have you been up to?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime.
Okay. I don't think I needed to be in here at all. Oh, wait. Am I stupid for trying the deadlift again? I mean, I'm gonna try to get the freezer open anyway. I think these gloves are the ones that, I don't know. I'll put the jacket on. Nice. Goes well with my hat. Oh.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Seems more in line. Yeah, a danger to myself. What am I doing? This is insane.
Oh no, believe me, it will be everyone else who's uncomfortable with it. You're safe. No one dares say a word unless they're, like, from your station and coming to judge you.
Oh.
But what are the chances of that happening?
I think those are the two. In the whirling. Oh, look at that.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a
Let's
dog
just do
for
it.
its master.
Okay, finally. Let's see what this does. Let's see if it does anything. Look at these boots I'm wearing while I'm doing this.
Conjuring up an inhuman
They'll
amount of
snatch.
strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
Should I say nothing and revel in the feeling? I'm a true champion. Let's go.
A warm wave of accomplishment
This feels great.
washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Is it wrestling?
A memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
Well, I'm proud of myself. Oh, Kim's not here to tell me to get the flashlight. Did you get a fly? Okay, I plugged this
The
in.
bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Okay. I just want to be able to open this freezer.
This orange machine is dead still.
Let's go.
It has ice groans and howls
Nice.
under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid
some
cracks
winds.
open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
What? No ice cream?
Your stomach grumbles. The fridge is cold, the cellar dark and humid.
Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
I am.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a behind
Inside
the
the
hatch
apartment?
sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like firefly. The filament slides out of its
Insert
glowing nest like a
offset
smooth
copy.
drawer. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
All right, let's see.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeat Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy?
I might have a password for the offsite copy.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it. What's the password then?
Received.
Okay.
I will do Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
Well,
Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
what if I press print?
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'll remove
The
this.
filament slides out of its glowing nest.
And I'll
Like a
insert
smooth
this again.
drawer, the filament slides in.
And leave. Or... Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I can go back to Sona. But also I can go down the, shit. It's over here. Down by the boardwalk to try to find this guy's jacket, I think. I think it was on the map. The fisherman shack. And there's... around here. Okay. Abandoned fish market. I'll ask the old woman. Look, footprints. I think those are mine.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I was supposed to put points in. I found that jacket I was looking for, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you.
I found it. Okay.
But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah. No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Maybe I didn't try the suggestion thing last time. Let's check this jacket out. Pain threshold, half light. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, a lot of things are negative suggestion.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
All right. I think I should have taken notes on this game because I go a while without playing it, so I forget everything. I think I can just go to the church on the map. God. Okay. Oh, what's going on over there? Maybe I need like a fishing pole or something. Do I have a fishing pole? Have a gun. I really didn't realize how spoiled I am with games that kind of give you a little arrow to show you where to go until I played this. It is odd playing this game because I do feel like my memory has gotten so bad over the last few years. And it's so weird. I can't really... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I did fall and hit my head a few years ago. My dog and her dog friend had ran into me, and I hit the ground hard. I don't know if that means anything.
The trap is
I
filled
probably should have
with
went to the
dead
doctor.
and
I don't
dying
have
locusts.
insurance. I
Most
will,
of them
but
aren't moving
I will have
anymore.
insurance.
You
But
still can't see a
it's
phasmid
the main
anywhere.
job.
Poor things.
It's gotten to the point where it's like aggravating to me. And I know I have ADHD. I got on medication. It's not really... That's not really helping the memory. But it's also not really helping a lot else either. I've changed different ones. And I'm gonna get on another milligram and see if this one works. But we'll see. It's all just kind of just weird a little bit. There we go. God. Is there a way to zoom out? Whew. Okay. I might have to take a break from here if I don't find it soon, because, yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I keep thinking I might finish the game, but then I don't. I'm still enjoying the game, but I usually like going into games blind and figuring it out, but that's not how games used to work. You know, you used to have to read the manual, so I just don't want any spoilers, because anytime I Google anything, every time I get a spoiler, so I've avoided it until there were a few parts where I needed to. But I don't really understand exactly how this game works, and all of the mechanics, as far as how many people I talk to, because I'm used to playing open world games where I'm going on a lot of side quests. I think those are just wasting my time if I don't just choose a few and choose, and then whatever the fuck these are, I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm not even sure if I've used them or if they are automatically used. I might have to watch. I'm gonna watch a few videos on it and about the mechanics of it, so. Because I feel like it's probably annoying to watch me play this. So, anyway, yeah. We'll end it today. Almost an hour and 30 minutes. Save. And thank you for watching. Bye.